Hey everyone, it's the Dougalorean, and in the background, as you can see, I have two Ultraman figures to check out. So I'll be back. All right, first, before we get started with looking at the boxes, what inspired me to buy these? I guess, like I said, I'm 60 years old, and back in 1975, there was a movie called Inframan, which I have a screenshot of one of the scenes here, which some of you may or may not have ever seen. But I loved that movie. Like I said, I was around 11 years old. So when I saw these on Sideshow, like I said, it's Ultraman. You know, two different things, I guess. But it's like I had to get these. So just a little story. So let's look at the first one. This is the Ultraman Suit Zero. And I think this is the blue one with the blue metallic. And this is from 3-0. And like I said, these are 1/6 scale. So they're not hot toys or anything like that, but they're about the same size, which is pretty cool. So there's one side, the back, and this is not a toy, only suitable for ages 15 or above. The other side, and what is cool is these open up. So let me open it up here. So there's a quick look at the inside, a little quick shot of the figure. Alright, so put him aside. And up next, I think this is the blue or the metallic, the purple metallic one. Once again, it's 1/6 scale. This is the 0 LM mode. And the side. The back, pretty much the same. The other side. And look at the bottom. It's probably nothing special. Yeah, it isn't anything special. And this one opens up too, of course. There we go. And I said, I haven't even opened these yet, and I love these so much. I've got a pre-order for like, I think 2 more. I'm not too sure when they're supposed to come out. I'm sure it's like 2025. So, and I said the prices. I think I got one for 150 and the other one for half price. So it's a pretty good deal. So those are the boxes. Up next, we're gonna look at the actual figures. So I'll be back. All right, here we go. The first one up we're looking at is the Ultraman Suit Zero, which is the Taiga Sky type, if I'm reading that right. And this is supposed to be metallic violet color, which like looks more blue to me than violet. But I guess it's violet, I don't know. Stands a little bit over 12 inches tall. And before I get any further, it does take 4 total batteries, which according to these directions, 2 go in from the top of the head, and 2 in the back. But all it says, it doesn't, I said there's no batteries included. It doesn't tell you really what type of batteries, except when you open up the top of the head. Let's see if I can do it here. If I get this off. There we go. I don't know how well that shows up, but all it says is 1.5 volts times 2, which I looked on Amazon, and it comes back as a, I think it's L44. I think that's the designation, which I hope that's it. So I got the order in for the battery, so hopefully by the time I get done with these parts of the video, 1, the batteries are in, and 2, they actually fit in the figure. Otherwise, I'll have to figure something else out. Okay. So other than that, accessories. Let's see here. Just reading off the sheet here. Comes with 1 left hand in a V sign pose, which is thus. It comes with 1 pair of fists, 1 pair of posed hands, 1 pair in knife hand strike pose, and 1 pair of hands for holding weapons. Let's see here. I'm just looking through here. Here's a knife hand pose. Let's see here. This looks like the 1 pair of posed hands. And let's see here. And then we have the fist holding the weapons, which I actually have one of the weapons in there. Which is, let me pull up another one. Here we go. This is a better look. You get a pair of, it's called the Zero Slugger Hawk. And I said, just for, I got it already in one of the hands, which I'm going to switch out here after this part of the video. Also comes with the Force Shield Generator. There we go. And let's see, what else? Oh. Basically these two, and this is the adapter grip piece. So they just go in like that. Very cool. Alright. So those are the accessories. And the figure itself. There we go. Like I said, this is supposed to light up, and his shield's supposed to light up, which hopefully we'll get to later. So there's the figure itself. Let me zoom in. There we go. I gotta say, I love the paint job on both of these. I guess that looks like purple there. Like I said, his arms look more blue than, you know, I would expected, you know, that to be more purple, you know, like that versus just, you know, a little part. There we go. Let me zoom back out. We'll turn him around. And we'll do a side. Now, one of the differences between these figures and like the Hot Toys, it doesn't come with a backdrop, doesn't come with a stand, and it doesn't come with a figure holder, which is actually fine with me because the figure stand, that just takes up a little bit more space. And I really don't need the figure holder because this thing stands perfectly fine by itself. So I am totally fine with that. There's a little quick, more close up. All right. All right, let me turn around for the back. See if I can straighten him out a little bit. There we go. There you can see more of the violet around the waist. Zoom back out. And it's a very easy figure to move around. It says it has, I think, 44 points of articulation, which I always wondered, has anyone actually like counted? We just assume it's 44. Let's see. And you can see the legs kind of pulled down a little bit like that. And the knees. We'll call those the shin guards, I guess. And his toes. There we go. And let's see, what can his waist do? Let's see here. Well, it's a pretty good ab crunch for a figure like that. So I'm just get him stand back up. And let's see. And his actual head turn. There we go. And I said, taking it off the hands is actually a lot easier than, any of the Hot Toys that I've had. They come off pretty easily. Like I said, so after this one, we'll look at the next Ultra. And after that, hopefully I'll have the batteries by then, and we'll finish it up with, a pose with some accessories. All right, so that wraps up number 1. Number 2 coming up next. Okay, this is the Suit Zero LM mode. And this is the one that's metallic blue. Which, based on the first one, that they're basically talking about, I guess, the color of the chest. And zoom in now. And like the first one, the eyes and the little, I think what's it called? I guess it's called, I'm trying to see what it's officially called. The colored timer on the chest. Those are the things that light up. Alright. Zoom out a little bit. Profile. And the back. And as far as like the location of the other pair of batteries, this part just pulls out, and you need a real tiny screwdriver, kind of like the screwdriver you use like for eyeglasses to take those screws out. It's that kind of small. But once again, for something so well built and put together and packaged and all that, why they don't include what the type of batteries you actually need is kind of like unknown to me. Why they even, I checked the Sideshow descriptions, and even on the Sideshow descriptions it doesn't mention officially what battery it uses. So once again, hopefully I'm buying the right ones. And for the accessories for this, I'm all kind of scattered here. It comes with the Zero Defender shield, which this is very cool. Done in red, blue, and I think it's supposed to be gold/yellow. And that attaches to his left hand. Let's see here. And it comes with two of the Zero Slugger Hawks. So it comes with two of these. And it comes with the old pairs of hands, which I have them all scattered right now, but yeah, it comes to see one pair of fists, one pair of post hands, one pair in knife hand strike pose, and one pair of hands for holding weapons. Let's see here. Let's see here. This is like one of the pose hands, it looks like. Let's see here. Here's one of the fist hands for holding the weapons, which actually have one of the weapons in his hands. Here we go. It gives you an idea of what it looks like. Let's see here. And the knife hands, which I think, if I pulled out the right one, I think it's a fancy way of saying the karate chop hand. All right. So as far as articulation, it's it's going to be the same as the other guy. So I said before I get to the poses with the accessories, like I said, I love these figures. Like I said, I pre-ordered I think 2 more that's coming up in the next couple months, and I'm very excited. And like I said, retail price is around $150, which I think is kind of cheap. Which is probably because, like I said, it doesn't come with any of the fancy, stands and bases and blah blah blah. And also, like it doesn't come with a whole bunch of accessories that you're going to lose. What you get is pretty much what you can put on the figure, versus having to store other accessories somewhere else until you're you feel like you're ready to use it. So, all right. So that wraps up the 2 Ultramans, which on the score of 1 to 10, that gives us like a 12. Up next, hopefully the lighted part, and with some of the accessories, in his hands. So stay tuned. I'll be back. Peace. All right, I am back, and it turns out, I guess you can call me a newbie, I guess, but on this. But the instruction manual does specify what type of battery it takes. It's called an AG1. I didn't know that was the type of a battery, but that's what it is. And I finally got them. And they are real tiny. I'm going to try and put one in my finger here. That probably doesn't show up because of the light, but take my word for it, it is small. So if you have like big old fingers like I do, you're going to have a little patience on trying to get those into their slots. Let's see. I said each one takes 2 batteries, 2 for the eyes and 2 for the chest plate or the chest piece, whatever you want to call it. What else? All right. The manual is wrong though, as far as like how the batteries are installed. Like I said, on the cover plate, it has like the orientation of how the batteries go in, but it turns out it's the opposite. So be aware of that. All right. Like I said, one of the things I don't like about this is like to turn the light on. You press the chest piece and the light comes on. But what I don't like is you have to take the head off each time. The top of the head. Like so. And to turn the eyes on, you have to flick the switch to turn it off. And of course, you have to put the top of the head back on. And when you're done with the eyes, you have to take the top of the head back off and flick the switch again. So I think that's kind of dumb. I can't believe they kind of come up with another way of doing that, but that's the way it is. All right, so I'm gonna do that right now, so we can get a little demonstration of what the light up looks like. So let me turn the eyes on. Press the chest plate. I'm going to try to make sure he doesn't fall. Put this little top of his head back on. There we go. And off to the side, I have the other one. Gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna turn one of my lights off. And give me a sec. Of course, the light switches across the room. Turn those off. There we go. All right. So there's a quick little look of what it looks like. I'm going to zoom in. And the other one. I can't believe they each take, well, they take 4 batteries total for this, for as little that there is on this, but it is what it is. All right, so those are the figures, and let me turn the lights back on here real quick. Alright. And I said, like I said, I think one of the best things about these figures is they are very posable. You can pretty much get them in any pose that you can, especially for the armor that it has on it. I think that's pretty impressive. Let me move him out of the way. Move him back in. And that's it. Yeah, for this one, they kind of, like I said, I switched out some of the hands. Give them the victory sign there. So, like I said, except for the little minor annoyances with the batteries, I really do love these figures. So, that's it. Hopefully you liked this video. If you did, please like and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.